Welcome to another episode of Good Cooking, and today we're making an Easter treat that not everybody knows about, but it is delicious. It's prosciutto bread. You know, our social media has been exploding lately, and it's thanks to you. But we ask that you like, you share, and you subscribe. Send it to a family member, send it to a stranger, send it to someone you hate. It doesn't matter, it needs to be seen. So like we said, like, share, and subscribe.
Great, let's make bread.
All right, so here we are. We got our mixer out, we got our dough hook, and we're making our prosciutto bread. All right?
Yay.
You seem really angry. It's Easter time. What are you so angry about?
Oh yeah, it is Easter.
We're gonna clog your arteries with this bread because it's got nice lard in it. It's got a multitude of Italian meat.
Perfect.
Anyway, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take about a cup of lukewarm water, some active yeast and sugar, and you're gonna put it in your mixing bowl. You're gonna wait about 5 minutes until it starts to activate, and you'll start to see bubbles come up, like a little lava, like a little volcano, Ben. We are going to add, because this is also the alternate name for this is lard bread. And the reason is because, well, pork lard. It's made by a company, Fatworks. Appropriate.
But that's who you want making your lard,
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
This company, they were just sitting around, they were like, what do we call this thing? Just lard asses or Fatworks?
They're like, what should we call it? They're like, Fatworks.
Fatworks. There it is. So what we gotta do is we're gonna melt it. That looks nice and healthy, huh, Ben?
Oh my God.
Fatworks, send us something. I don't know how much more of this I'm gonna use. This is gonna last a lifetime. All right, now that we got our lard melted up, we're gonna put 1 tablespoon of it. We're gonna put that off to the side because we're gonna use that later to brush our prosciutto bread. You know what I'm saying? Give it a little crisp, a little shine. And now we're gonna add our bread flour. Got a little salt. Pepper, spice things up. No look. Did you see that?
I didn't.
March Madness. Now we're gonna put our dough hook back on. You know what I love about prosciutto bread? Let me take a minute here for a second. This is really, for the most part, only found on the East Coast. But this is one of those things that you can find around Christmas time and especially Easter. And my mom actually visited me and Lindsay out in California about 7-8 years ago. It was around Easter time and she was in a beautiful white suit. She had really nice high heels on. And she called around to every market in San Diego looking for prosciutto bread, and no one knew what the hell this woman was talking about. To which she cursed for 4 days, going, how the f does no one know what prosciutto bread is out here? I said, because these people don't know where you're from, Mom. Anyway, so we got our dough hook on. Lock it. Make sure you lock your mixer, otherwise you're gonna have a problem here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on medium. Ben, you tell me when I'm on medium. Tell me when I'm there.
I think you're there.
Nice. So you're gonna mix it on this level for about 10 minutes until it starts to come together.
Do you have any fond Easter memories, Gary?
I think the holiday sucks. I know it's not about that, but there's no gifts. I hate the Easter egg hunt. I hate that everybody has to wear a pastel color one time a year. You go out to these buffets. Sorry, I'm cursing during Easter here now. I'm using the Lord's name in vain. People sitting around the buffet or whatever they're doing at the country club and their pastels. Please.
But hey, make this dish for your Easter. I'm sure it's not like that at all.
I think you're really gonna like this bread.
Why?
It's very heartwarming. It's not good for the heart, but it's heartwarming. You bite into it and it's got that nice flaky dough with the prosciutto in it, a little provolone cheese. Oh, dude, this is what I love. This is old school. This is what people aren't doing anymore. Everybody's doing this new stuff where everybody just sits in the house and plays on an iPad and no one talks to each other. We're making prosciutto bread and we're gonna have a fight later. That's what we're doing. Now, Ben, we got our prosciutto di Parma and our provolone cut up, cubed. Now listen, you can go to the market, you can buy it in a pre-packaged container, but you can also go to a reputable market and they'll cut you a hunk of prosciutto and then you slice it up yourself, and oh my, that's the way to go, in my opinion. The same with the cheese. We're doing it the old school way. So let's put the prosciutto and the provolone in here. Now listen, there are people who take this out, they stretch the dough, and then they put all of the meat in there, but I'm gonna be a little lazy here and I'm putting it right in the bowl and I'm gonna let the machine do the work.
I'm not stopping you.
No.
What's it gonna do? Taste bad?
No. One for me. Feed the crew.
Yeah.
One for me.
Another for you?
Feed the crew.
Another for you?
How much better are these than chiclets?
Can we just watch a basketball game one
Dude,
night?
I'll be honest
and eat
with you.
these like chips?
My love for baseball, I think sunflower seeds suck.
Wow, that's surprising.
I would take a pocket full of these.
Just you and I at a Mets game. Popping prosciutto.
Prosciutto bits, right in our back pocket. What's better than that? Ben, I got a lot of prosciutto here. You want one?
I mean, I don't not want one.
You're my friend. I really love
They're like meat gummies.
I know. See, now we got our prosciutto and the cheese in there, and we're just gonna mix it together so it all comes together. All right, so once your dough is done mixing, you got an oiled bowl, and then we're just gonna take it with our hands, like so. This is, oh yeah. And then I'm just gonna, like a ball. Yeah, right, everybody. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna just put it in the bowl, and then we just got this beautiful towel that we're just gonna put right over it, and we're gonna let it sit for about an hour. All right, so it's been about an hour, and our dough has been sitting in the oiled bowl, and it should have somewhat doubled in size. It's about right. So now what I'm gonna do, I got a little flour on my board here. I'm just gonna do it like this. We're gonna roll this out about, I don't know, 15 inches, and start working it from the inside out. You know, gently roll it out. You don't need to be so forceful because you don't want to break it and make a mess. You want to just kind of massage it. I'm feeling good about this.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just talking myself into it.
Yeah, no, confidence.
Yeah, and I'm trying to make it, you know, nice and even. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna twist it because we're gonna get some cracks in it. We're just gonna take it like this and just start to twist like so. Let's do the twist. Ooh! Little gem fell out. Yum, 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 yum. Those little cracks are gonna end up being incredible.
Why is that?
You're gonna see how it comes out. Just shut your mouth. Now, there's a lot of cases where people just make a loaf. However, I like doing a ring. A little fun, a little artistry. So we're gonna do that right now. So, I'm gonna pinch it. How about that?
Love it.
That's really nice. So once you got that done, if you think you're going in the oven, you're not. We're gonna cover it with the towel another hour. I'm sorry. But you know what? When you make it something this good, it takes a little bit of time, but when we bite into that, trust me, this is gonna be a winner like no other. All right, so after we let this sit for another hour, we got our melted lard, and we're gonna brush it before we put it in that oven. Give it that nice shine, that crispiness. On top of my pizza stone in the oven, I also have a little pan of water because that'll keep the moisture in there, and it'll also give a little crispness to the crust here.
What happens if you don't do this?
It just explodes.
Oh, cool.
And then no one can have it, and it's all over. Easter is ruined. You might as well have some of those hard-boiled eggs that have been sitting in the yard from the Easter egg hunt.
Well, no wonder your Easter sucked. You put the hard-boiled eggs in the yard.
The holiday didn't suck because I'll tell you, my mom, she was good for taping like a 10 or a 20 on those bad boys.
She had to bribe you into
Forget it. She used to take her money out of either her or her underwear, and she just boop, 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 boop. She always had like $1,000 cash on her. God bless you, Mom. What a beautiful woman. No kidding. All right, so we got our bread in the oven at 400 degrees. We're gonna go for about 30, 35 minutes. Check it. Don't walk away and wander off. Keep your eye on it. Then once it comes out, we're gonna do another coating of lard, and then we're gonna be ready to enjoy. Listen, Easter's here, and we all know you gotta go out to like some dinner or somebody's house, and everybody's wearing that one pastel shirt that they break out of the closet once a year. You've had it, and I've had it, and that's why you need prosciutto bread. You know, one of the things that I love about prosciutto bread is that all of the Fridays during Lent, you can't have meat. So when you have this, it's like, oh my God. Let me tell you something, if you go into someone's house and you make prosciutto bread, it's gonna put those crap deviled eggs that they're serving to shame. You can also slice it right down the middle, make yourself a little sandwich, you know what I'm saying? Huh? Okay? Prosciutto bread is where it's at. If you want the recipe, as always, it's in the description below. And from our house to yours, bon appetit. Then once it comes out, we're gonna do another coating of lard, and then we're gonna be ready to enjoy.
Great.
Yeah, nailed it.